Hey guys, welcome back to the channel again, and I hope you all are doing great. This is another video in a Python playlist, and the agenda for today will be list, tuple, dictionary, boolean, and we will be talking about what is operators, what is mutable and immutable concept. So before going ahead, we will look what we have done in the previous session. Okay, so in the previous session we were talking about what is done type, like we have done some hands-on, and what is the difference between zero and none, and what is complex type. Okay, then we will talk. We were talking about what is casting. We done some hands-on, as you can see here. Okay, and then we were talking about like what is slicing, and in depth we talked about what is like indexing, right? Like what is indexing, what is forward indexing, what is like reverse indexing, and what is slicing. All that we have discussed in the previous session. Okay, and as you can see that we have done some of the hands-on as well. So, and today, like from today onwards, we will be talking about like what is list. So let's declare one list. Okay, let's declare one list. One, two, three, four, and all that. Okay, or let me have different kinds of data. So I will tell you what I want to like what exactly list is. I suppose this is okay. So if I will check the type, what kind of data where is the storing list, and what is list? Okay, so list is a predefined data structure in Python. What is data structure? Okay, if you don't know, in a simple or layman way, if I have to tell you what is data structure, so data structure is nothing but the way you store the data. Like it can be that like you can store in a key value form, or you can use a sequence way, or a different kinds of structures are present, right, on which you can just store your data, right? And like how you can fetch those elements and how you can delete. So all those steps are so in data structure. If data structure, if I say in like in a very simple word, okay, it is nothing but the way you like like store a data or manipulate that data, right? So in list is a predefined data structure in Python where you store different kind of data in a sequence way. What that mean? In a sequence way, if I tell you, okay, so as you can see, right, every data is stored in a sequence manner. So this is 12, this is 2, this 34, this John have like on fourth index, I guess, like no, third index 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you remember, what we have done in the previous session, we were talking about the indexing. So same indexing concept is applicable here. So if I do like this, sorry, do like this, right? That's not working. Okay, okay. I do like this. So at zero index, what we got? We got 12. Okay, and if I will do 3, what's it? John. Okay, and what if I do 2? 34, right? So same thing. You can like see, right? Everything is getting stored in a sequence way. Like it's starting from 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4, right? And it is storing different kind of data. What that it mean? That's you can see here. This is integer. This is integer. This is integer. This is the string, and this is float. Okay. If you want to verify, you can verify like this. We have John, right? At third index. What is the type of John? What is the type of John? Just write type. String, right? Same as if you have to check what is at last index. So what is the last index? 4, right? See, float, right? So this is data type predefined. Sorry, this is like data structure. List is a data structure with store different kinds of data in it in a sequential way. Same as we have tuples. Okay, one, two, three, and let's have same name John, and let's have 4.5. Okay, Same indexing concept is applicable here as well. Okay. So you can see same thing as applicable here. At zero index, I was getting one. As second index, I was getting three. Okay. And if I do up as four, or let's suppose four, so we have 4.5. And if you will check the type, you get the same type like as above, right? If you this is your float, and if I will do like three, you will get like John as well. So this is your John, this is the string. Okay. So same thing. What is tuple? Tuple is also a predefined data structure in Python, okay, which store your data, different kinds of data, in a sequential manner. Okay. So now you will ask me like, what is the difference between list and tuple? Because both can store the different kind of data in a sequential way, right? So the main difference, okay, what is in like list and tuple is this is something called as like here the concept of mutable and immutable things are like mutable and immutable concept is here. Like let's suppose we'll give you give you an example, right? What I want to tell you. Okay. Let's suppose if you do mm, where app store, right? Where this is my list, right? Okay. Then if I do, if I fetch the zeroth index, I got 12, right? But what I have to remove that 12, okay, and I have to assign any new value. So how you can assign? You can assign like this. Like let's write anything like JK. And if I will check this now, oh, that 12 is gone now. And at the place of 12, we got Coco, right? Let's suppose again I have to change, okay, and I have one. Now Coco is gone, 1 2 3 4 and all so on, right? Same as if you want to just manipulate third index, what we have in third index, John, right? Now I just want to replace this name, okay. Coco. Now what we have, Coco, John is gone here, okay. Let's suppose we do same thing with tuple, right? Sorry for that. Let's do the at zero index what we got, one, right? Let's suppose I have to change this or anything, right? Let's suppose two I want to. Oh, we got an error. What that error is saying, tuple object does not support item assignments. What that it mean? That mean you cannot manipulate any element once tuple is declared. Okay, so remember this concept. In list, you can manipulate even after when you declare the list, right? But in tuple, you cannot manipulate any data through indexing after once it is assigned. Okay, you can't do anything. You can add things, but you cannot remove anything. Okay, you cannot manipulate anything. What I'm saying, like you can add anything. Let's suppose you have right, one and two. Okay, let's suppose in top one you have three and four, or like three and four. Okay, and then you're assigning again stuff is equal to up plus up one. Now if you will print up, now if you will print up, see 1 2 3 4, you just reassign those values and you added those values. But if you want to just do like this, or manipulate anything. Let's suppose 5. See, error. So this is the concept of mutable and immutable object. So mutable objects are those one which can be manipulated through indexing even after assigning those things. Like once it is declared, right? But immutable objects are like those where those immutable things are those one where you cannot manipulate any elements after declaring. You can reassign the elements or you can add by reassigning those things, but you cannot manipulate them, right? Once it is declared, same as like, as you know, we cannot assign or we cannot manipulate any data in tuples, right? Same things applicable is in like is in a string, right? Let's suppose you have name as John, right? If I do name J, right? Let's suppose I have to remove that J, right? If I do K here, see, you cannot like you cannot manipulate. A string is not giving you the access of manipulating any element through indexing. But same as if you would do anything in list, right? Let's suppose we have var, right? If I do anything like, let's suppose at 3 we have cocoa, right? Let's suppose I have to change the cocoa, or let's suppose I have to declare 1. See, at third index I got 1. Okay, so I'm writing here immutable objects are those one, those one, those one where cannot manipulate data after declaration. Okay, and immutable objects you can right? Like list, list, dictionary, sets, and example is tuples and strings. STR. Okay. So what is a string like? You might be thinking what is like dictionaries and set. Don't worry, I will tell you what is dictionary and set. So just remember one thing: immutable object you can manipulate the things by indexing once even after declaration. But in immutable objects you can't manipulate anything even like after declaration. Okay. So now one more thing is there. Let's suppose if I write like this, write like this. If I check the type, what is the type? What is the type? Bool. And what if I do I check the type of var1 bool. So what is true and false and what is bool? Type bool. If I'm just doing type var or type var1, what is bool? So bool is nothing but boolean values. So what is boolean values? Boolean values is nothing but it will it is just true and false. Okay, so what is a boolean value? Boolean value is nothing but true or false. Okay, so if I do like this, 1 is greater than 3, what that it mean? False, right? That will give you false. If I do 2 is greater than 1, what it will give you? True, right? True. So boolean values are just true and false. So this is the like bool type, right? Now if I talk about dictionaries, right? key value. So what dictionary is? So dictionary is like predefined data structure in Python where you store your data in key and value format. What that mean? So in dictionary, whenever you have to store anything, right? You should give like where like as we were doing in like tuple list and in string, right? How we were fetching element, right? With the help of indexing, right? That indexing concept doesn't like exist here, but not in that way. Like we can't just not like see if I will do like print like this, like we got this, but we can't do like this. Give me zero value. It will give a error, right? So if you want to fetch any element from dictionary, you have to give the key. Now here, this key work as an index. Okay, now, if I will declare, let's suppose it will be more clear if I will give you the like real life examples, right? Let's suppose there is a student, right? I stored his name as John. Let's suppose roll number is two. Okay, then marks are stored. Let's listen to store a mark, right? 55, right? If I do so, in a student, I got name as John, roll number as 2, marks as 55. Okay, so what if I told you, like, okay, give me what is the name of the student, right? How you will get? You will do like this. No, it will give an error. So if you want to store, if you want to fetch, you just do like this name. Yeah, name. Okay, you got John, right? What is the marks? Yeah, will do marks. It marks, right? 55. It will do the roll number. What is the roll number dot? Okay, roll number dot. So this is how you fetch the uh, fetch your data with the help of key. Remember one thing: in dictionary, you are not like you cannot fetch the element by indexing. And one more concept is here. Let's suppose I do one more thing. Let's suppose just do one thing. So let's suppose, okay, as you can see that I have declared two keys with the same name. The key name is name, the key name is name, and then I have declared John, then I have cuckoo. But here, when I'm printing that dictionary, I'm just getting the last one, cuckoo. Why? Okay, there's one more concept. When you declared any dictionary, make sure that every key should be unique. Okay, else what it will do, it will take that uh, last key and it will save it. Okay, so make sure that every key whatever you are writing here, this side is your value, right? But this side, whatever you are writing, this make sure it should be unique, else you will get the last one, the last updated one. Okay, so this is I want to tell you. Let's suppose there is one more concept of set. So let's suppose you have one dictionary or one list. Sorry, one, one, and then I have two, two, two. Then I have three. Then I have four. Then I have six. Then I have seven, seven, and seven. Okay, and I have seven and seven. So this is my list. Okay, just look into that. What is set? Okay, this is your web. But if I do like this, so this is your set. What is set? Set is nothing but set doesn't allow duplicacy. Okay, if you have duplicate data, it will remove it. It will just give you the distance value. Okay, so what is set? Set is nothing but set doesn't allow you to have duplicacy. Okay, so this is a simple concept of set. Okay, now your your string, your integer, your float, and your basic data types and data structures are covered up. Okay, you have to go and just do some hands-on, because in this next video onward, right, when we were talking about the predefined like a predefined function, some of the predefined function in a string, some of the predefined method in list, tuples, and dictionaries. Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you what is list and tuples and all that, because what we are doing right now, we were just seeing like how you declared. It's like very basic, right? I'm just telling you how you can declare it and how you can fetch anything. Just that's it, right? I didn't tell you what all things you can do it, right? You can do, right? I didn't tell you. So just I'm just stopping here. Okay, so you just go and do some hands-on. Just do one thing. Do nothing. Just go declare those things, check the type, and fetch some elements. Okay, different elements. Okay, now I will tell you what is operators. Okay, how many different kinds of operators are present in Python? So, and one more thing, while you will doing some hands-on, you will get some error because it is your first time. It is just like it is very normal, right? So don't hesitate to Google it, right? Just Google it. If you don't know anything, just Google it, because in coding it is very tough, right? Even I code in different language. It is impossible for me just to remember each and every libraries and each and every function, right? So what I do, I just do one thing and forget. Just simple as that. Like just do anything and forget it, no problem. Because when you do repeatedly, like again and again, you will get it, right? You don't have to remember everything. Okay, in a string I have these kinds of method. No one remember it, even I don't remember it. If I have to check anything, I just Google it. So in coding, you have to Google it, and you have to uh, you have to study from your own, like upgrade yourself and just maintain the skills, right? So just Google it. Like even like a lot of coders I have seen, like they used to remember each and everything. I don't believe in that. Like just don't remember anything. That's it. So yeah. So these are operators present in Python. What is arithmetic operator? If I told you, right? So uh, if I tell you what is arithmetic operator, so what is arithmetic operator? Arithmetic operator is nothing but your simple mathematics operator. Like I will tell you here, like plus, minus, stars, division, floor division, and we have modulus as well. So I will not do a hands-on here, because like this is a very basic thing. So plus, you all know what it will do. It will plus, subtract. You all know what it will do. And one more thing is like exponential. Yeah. Multiplication. You all know, like Like I will give you one example. Like let's suppose only one example, for each case. Let's suppose you do 3 plus 4, right? You will get 7, right? If you will do 4 minus 2 minus 2, you will have this. If you will do 4 into 2, you got this. Okay. If you will do 4 divided by 2 divided by 2, okay. If you will do 4 floor division, this is floor division. Okay. What that means, I'll tell you. Okay, floor division will give you the integer value. Okay, what it will do if you got like same here, like when you divided, like when you did a simple division, right? The answer you got is like 2.0. Okay, but when you do floor division, it will not give you any decimal values. It will give you the integer value exact. Okay, now what if I just do var is equal to 2? Okay, and if I do like this. Okay. So this is like your exponential arithmetic operator. So what that can mean? Like it is just like that 10 to the power 3, right? So it is like 8, 2 ones are 2, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, and all that. Okay. So this is your very simple arithmetic operator. Now you got some assignments operator. What assignments operator are? So how you assign any variable? Like let's suppose you do like this, right? What are you doing here? You're just assigning your variable name. You're assigning one to this variable. Okay. So you are just assigning, right? Just writing the assignment operators, right? What are you doing? You are assigning var, like you are assigning one to var. So this is your is equal to, or like your assignment operator, like one of the assignment operator. Same as we have another assignment operator like this. So whatever it will do, let's suppose you already have one, right? You already have one, right? But what if I do one? What will be the value? It will be two. Okay, how? So in the var you already assigned one to var, right? So you already got one. So what it is saying that okay, add one to the var. Okay, add one to the var. Okay, let's suppose I will do one more thing. It will three. It will three. And you can do in this way as well. Let's suppose you have var. Okay, var is equal to three. Now you can do in this way. Okay, right now what you have in var three. Three plus one, what it will be? Four, right? Just run it, right? Four. So this thing and this thing is similar. Okay, you can choose any of this, right? Same as you have minus, okay? Now it will become 4, right? If we will do one more thing, one more time, okay? What it is saying, it is saying before assigning just -1, before adding, just before assigning, add. Okay, before assigning minus, before assigning add. Okay, so before assign it will minus, before assigning it will plus. Okay, same as you can do lot other things. If I have to give example, it will be very long, so I'm just giving you what all thing you can do. Same as you can do for multiplication. Okay, like this. Okay, then you can do same thing as modulus. Okay, if you don't know what is modulus, okay, I will tell you what is modulus. Modulus is one. If you don't know like about modulus, I will just give you the example. Modulus is also one of the arithmetic operator. What it will do, it will do, I'll show you, it will give you the remainder. That's it. So where is the modulus sign? Just wait a minute. Okay, this, if I will do, it will give you 0. So when you divide like 4 divided by 2, what will be the remainder? 2 1 the 2, 2 2 the 4, and 4 will be cancelled out by 4, and the remainder will be 0. So it will give you 0 value. That's it. So this is also a arithmetic operator. You can write it here. Hmm, where I give you? Okay, I have written here, right? But I didn't told. Okay, so I hope things are clear. So modulus is nothing but modulus will give you the modulus will give you the what is what is the remainder, right? So same as you can do anything when you are declaring anything here before assigning, it will do that first and then it will assign. Same as if you do like this, okay? So it will multiply first and then it will assign. If you will do like this, it will divide first, then it will assign. It will, if you do like this, then it will divide that thing and get the remainder and assign, then assign, right? Same as there are many more things like if you do like exponential, it will do the same. Okay, so these are the main things, where you can like different way of assigning the things. So just do hands on. Again, now there is something comparison operator. What that it means? Okay, comparison operator is nothing but when you have to compare two values, right? Or yep, when you have to just compare two values. Let's suppose you have one value val, which is a string, and then I'm comparing it with are false, right? So what it is returning me like whether these things are true or false. So val is equal to this comparison operator. Comparison operator. Okay, what these things are? Val is equal to car. What it is saying? It is checking whether this side and this side is similar or not. And if it is similar, it will return you the Boolean values, true or false. If those things are similar, now val is a string and car is also a string. Okay, and it's checking these values is similar to this value. If yes, then okay, it will return you true. Else it will return false. Okay, so now it is false, right? But what if I just do one thing? True, right? It is returning you true because now this is similar to this side, right? Same as 1 is equal to 1. True, right? But if I will do 1 is equal to 2, false. So this is equal to sign, right? Equal to sign will tell you whether equal to sign will tell you whether those values are similar to each other or not. Same as if I will do, can you tell me what is this? This is not equal to. This is equal to. I will write it because you will be confused. Equal to. This is like equal to, right? And this will be like not equal to. Okay. Just like read in this way and you will get the answer. What is saying? Val is not equal to car, whether this true or false. Just repeat like after me. So just read in this way. Okay, what this sign means, not equal to, right? So just read in this way. Val is not equal to car. That is true, right? Because val is not equal to car. This will return you like true. And if you will write like in this way, val is not equal to val, whether this is true or false. This is false because these things are like similar, right? And what you are written here like is not equal to, so it will return you false. Okay. Now similar, we have one thing more. When you're comparing two things, see what is this? One is greater than two. What is this? This is a greater than comparison operator. Okay. So this is I will write here. This is greater than, this is greater than, less than. I will write greater than is equal to, greater than, equal to, and then one more thing, smaller than. Okay, so just in this way, one is greater than two, true or false? False, right? Same as c is greater than one, true, right? Now, if I will do like 2 is smaller than 4, true, right? But 2 is smaller than 1, false, right? Now, if I will write 1 10 is smaller than equal to 10, what that will mean? 10 is smaller than equal to 2. 10 is smaller than equal to 10. What does that mean? True, right? Because 10 is not a smaller. Okay, if you write like this, right, it will give you false because 10 is not a smaller than 10, right? False, right? But if I write like this, 10 is smaller or equal than 10, right? So this condition is getting false, right? But this you have right equal to, right? This condition is getting true because 10 is equal to 10, right? So similar is like in this way, like if you will write like in this way, right? 10 is greater than equal to 10. 10, true, right? 10 is not greater than 10. Okay, but after greater than you have equal to, right? Like as you can see, how you can read this, greater than equal to, smaller than equal to. So okay, this is not greater than 10, but it is equal to 10. So that's why you're getting true value. Then we have something as logical operator. What logical operators are? So I will give you what is logical operators are. Logical operators. Now, what logical operators are? It will evaluate like two expression or two values and give you the boolean expression. Okay, what that it mean? Let's suppose in your like in your uh, engineering or in your like in your school days, you must have like read about like gate operators, right? What is gate operators? One, like let's suppose if I will do one and I if I tell you one and one, what will be the output? Or if I do one and zero, or if I do and one and one and one, what we already have, let's suppose we have zero and what if I have zero and zero. So uh, we know like one and one in and operator, if both sides are one, it will give you one, else it will give you zero. Okay, so same thing applicable here. Okay, if we will do like I will give you true and true, true and true, it will return true. Let's suppose we'll write in one instance. Okay, let's suppose I'm writing true, true and true. Then we'll write true and false. Okay, then I will return false and false. And then I have false, and see what we are getting true, true, we are getting true, else we are getting false. Same as we are getting for will do or here do or see. Everywhere we are getting true values in or condition, but when we have false, false, we have false. Else we have true. In and condition, we are getting true, true everywhere. Like one way, like where we have true and true. Else we are getting false. Now, how these things are applicable in programming? Let's suppose you're writing like is one is smaller than four, and one is greatest than zero. Okay, so if I will do one thing, let's suppose what will be the value? True, right? And now what will be the value? True, right? Both things are true. And true, what it will return? False. True, sorry. So this thing is true, this thing is true. So it will evaluate here. It will got true, it will get true. And here it will get true. And true, true, it will return you true. Okay. Let's suppose if I do here 4, right? But it is returning you false, right? How? 1 is smaller than 2, 1 is smaller than 4, true. But what we have written here, 1 is smaller than 4. What it will give you? False, right? So true, false, it will return you false because there is an and condition. But what if I will write or here? True, right? Because here I'm getting true, okay, and here I'm getting false, okay, true and false. So in our condition, true or false, what that it mean? Like true, right? It will return you true. Right? Now what is not? So if I will just show you not true, false, right? Not false, not false. So true. So what not will do? Not will just reverse your reverse your bool values. If it is true, it will return you false. If it is false, it will return you true. So remember when I was writing this in and condition, let's suppose one is one is smaller than 4 and one is greater than 3, right? It will return you false, right? But if I will write not here, so see, this thing was giving you the value false, but you have converted not no, from not there, it will return you true else. So this was your logical operator. There's something called identity operators. I think this thing is important. Yes. So let's see what identity operator is. So okay, let's suppose you have A and you have written 1. Okay, let's suppose you have B, you have written 1. Okay, if you do A is B, true, right? So similar, like it will check this values and this values is similar, it will return you true. Like let's suppose you have will do 2, right? It will return you false, right? It's not like similar is not as like A is not B, yes, it will return you true because A is not similar to B. Similar. So this is Python uh, identity operator. And then we have membership operator. What that mean? Let me tell you. So let me write in, not in, not in. Okay. Let's suppose you have uh, where is equal to 1, 2, and 3, and 4, right? So if you will check 1 in where, okay, sorry, I in where, sorry, I'm writing I in where. Let's suppose 1 in where. So what does that mean? That it is checking that whether 1 is in where or not. So yes, like the value of 1 is in where. Okay, let's suppose I have written 3, 4 in where, whether these things are in where or not. 3, 4 is not in where, right? So these is like in operator work like this, and if you will write not in 34, not in where, just true, it will return you true. Then we have something bitwise operator. Okay, what bitwise operators are? So bitwise operators are like when you just uh, it will change the bit. Okay, it will change the bit like when uh, like when you have one and one, like I will give you one example, right? If you will do one and one, it will do one, right? If you will do one and zero, so it is like that. Okay, same as one, or if you will do just zero, this is your or, right? So this is similar to the gate operator, right? It is just shifting a bit. Okay, this is your or, this is your and, or similar we have XOR here, like 0, 1. Okay, and this is your XOR. I'm writing like so you can get it while revising. Okay, and then we have not. Let's suppose there is not. Okay, so not. Okay, so these are your bitwise operator. It will just shift your bits. Okay, so we have and, nor, XOR, or not. Okay, now there's one more very uh, very important concept is here, like operator precedency. So I will tell you what operator precedency is. What is precedency? Precedency is nothing but like when you have like studying the like mathematics, like Budema's rule, right? So when you, while you have calculating anything in mathematics, you have some certain rules, right? To which operator to solve first and which operator to solve last, right? Same as in programming, right? We have some precedency and while solving any numerical values, okay, or any solving any expression which contains lot of different operators, right? So at first, what is the highest precedency, what we have parenthesis. Okay, parenthesis. Parenthesis is like having the first. Okay, then we have exponential. I will write it. Exponential. Sorry, exponential is second. Sorry, second. And similar to if I will write in, I have to copy each and everything. Okay. Okay. So this is your third one. Third one. This is your fourth, fifth, fifth, and so on, right? Like sixth and all that. Okay, and so on. So okay, so if you have parentheses, you should solve first. Then you should solve exponential if it is present in that expression, and then you will go to this unary plus and unary minus. Then you have multiplication, division, floor division, and modulus, and then you will go to addition and subtraction and bitwise, and then you have logical and or odd. Okay, so your precedency like when you have when you evaluating any expression and those expression containing lots of operators, right? So you know how like how things are work, like in Bodomos you have bracket and all that, like bracket, like how you divide. Like if I will give you simple mathematics, right? If I will give you one example, like 3 multiplication by 4 and then plus 2, right? So how you will solve it? You will solve like just in a very basic simple mathematics, right? How you will solve? You will add first this and then multiply, or you will multiply this and then add. So for sure you will like add like multiply this, okay, and then you will add, right? So it will be 14, right? See, 14. Okay. So similar in this way, like when you doing any program, running any program, remember one thing: the in Python, right? These are the like these are the priority one. This like the the first priority will be to solve this, then second, then third, then fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on, right? So this is all about operators, right? There is nothing like uh, there's nothing like more important like this. So these things are important. Don't worry if you didn't get it, like what is bitwise operator, because even I'm like little bit confused. Don't worry, I will just give you like what is the use of this and all that in detail in upcoming videos, so don't worry. But till now, till here, right, from this from arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical, identity, and membership, right? I think like I have given you enough explanation and like with example. So I hope things are clear. Okay, just go and do some hands-on, because hands-on is like very more important. Until or unless you will not try by yourself and not do things, or like for sure you will get an error, right? These things will not get into your mind in like instance, right? So don't worry, just go and do some hands-on. It will be like it is like totally acceptable, and like just Google it, right? If you get some error or anything, just Google it or like comment it down what you're getting an error, right? So yeah, these things are the like these things are like this is what I want to teach today. Okay. I know like bitwise operator I have to check once. Okay, and there's like a few more operators are there. Okay, like in arithmetic, I guess, right? or I will just see not arithmetic. Arithmetic, I have completed everything. Or mm, yep, in bitwise I have like little bit doubt. So yeah, I will be clearing it in the upcoming videos. Okay. And one more thing, even I told you like uh, about like just in the previous session, right? Just explore by yourself, and one of the easiest solution you will find here, right? In a like if I will write Python here, yeah, if I will do one more thing, my internet is not working. Okay. Okay. So yeah, when you will go to operators, just look into yourself what is this and that. So yeah, from here itself you will find many more explanation, in-depth explanation, and trust me, like I have covered everything, right? Every important thing. There are like minor things like might not important that much, so I left it apart. I have covered everything, and with do that like with example, right? So yeah, I have covered these things. Go do some hands-on, and I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.